Hello ladies and gentlemen, Comic World here, and today we're going to be reviewing Daredevil Season 1. Now, as a little extra, I brought Diego Rees here with us, and he's going to be helping us reviewing. So, thank you Diego here for being here able to review with us.
Well, it's a privilege you having me here today and being able to review Daredevil TV show.
Alright, so let's get started with the first thing, which was the intro into the Daredevil, the one that they had like 5 minutes into the TV show, or to the video every time. And I thought it was pretty interesting, like how like the painting was just falling down and then making the city and making like the church and everything, and like Daredevil, as you can see in the picture. What did you think about it?
Personally, I really didn't like it, but I mean, it's Daredevil, and I mean we shouldn't really like argue about that.
I mean, like it doesn't matter. I mean, it's not gonna make the TV show
worse.
Or worse.
Yeah. So, but in my personal thing, I didn't really like it. So yeah.
Well, that's good to know, because I loved it. Like, and the music too. Like, I like the music that went into the intro.
The music for me was alright. I mean, not the best. Maybe a better choice could have been the case here, but not really.
Alright, that's fine. I like the very last 4 beat, like
the 2 beats, isn't it? Or
the 4, yeah, there was 4 beats. It was
4
like,
beats,
boom,
yeah.
boom, boom, boom.
Yep.
Like, I don't know.
That was a
sold
good.
It.
Yeah, that was good.
So let's move on. Let's talk about the fighting now. The fighting, how Daredevil fights. I thought that was like impressive. How Matt Murdock fights. Like his style of fighting is very unique to like others that I've seen on TV and movies. I like all the flips that he does. Like right before he's gonna, like whenever he's gonna do like some kind of awesome kick, like he does a front flip and then kicks him in the face. I thought that was amazing.
Yeah. You basically said everything I was gonna say. I really like how he fights, and like he does it like way different than the villains that they show up. And yeah, I think his style of fighting is awesome.
One thing I remember, I think I'll always remember from that season, was when if you remember, he's gonna go save a little kid from the Russian mob. And he's just like, he's already beaten up. He was already beaten up because he walked into a trap, right? And he's gonna go save this kid, and he's already beaten up. But he's not gonna stop. He's gonna do whatever it takes to get that kid out of there. And the funny thing is, like, he just goes over there and starts beating the crap out of everyone, and like everybody's like down, and then they all get back up again, and he's already tired, and like you can see him that he's like fighting like really slow. Like he's just like he's not even punching as hard as he can anymore. I thought that was amazing. Like. And then, like, at the very end, he knocks out the guy with his, like, front flip kick, whatever it was. I thought that was, I thought that was amazing.
And one thing I want to mention here is that the way while he's fighting is, like, he's, like, tired, right? Like, he acts like he's tired, but then he needs to get that kid out of there, and he won't give up. And I just, like, that's pretty, like, awesome, because he's, like, even though he's tired and he's hurt, right? He's already cut off or something like that, and he just keeps going and finds the kid and beats all of them, those bad people up. So yeah,
that was pretty cool. Let's talk about now the Kingpin. Like, okay, so Kingpin, his dream, or if you want to say Wilson Fisk, his dream is, because that was one thing, they never mentioned him as the Kingpin in the whole movie, in the whole TV show. I thought that was weird. Like, I thought they would like mention him as Kingpin or something.
Yeah, it was only, what was it,
Wilson Fisk.
Yeah.
So that was a little bit weird, but anyways, nevertheless, Kingpin, his dream is to build a better city, right? Well, but like through his eyes, he's not doing anything. Like, he's not a monster, and he wants to do whatever. He's gonna do whatever it takes to rebuild the city, and that means killing anyone who gets in his way. Daredevil, on the other side, he wants to rebuild the city and fix it in the Hell's Kitchen, but he doesn't want to kill anyone. He's a good guy, and he will beat them up and like break their bones, but he won't kill them, because it's not in him.
Yeah, not like Wilson Fisk. he does whatever it takes to rebuild the city, and really it's, man, he does anything. Like he beat one of the parts, like he beats this person up and takes his head off with the car door.
Oh yeah, that was like the most goriest part. Like he just puts like the body right, like he's already beat up and like kind of like in and out, and he just puts his body right by the door and just starts slamming the crap out of that door until his like head comes off. I was like, oh dang, Jesus. So yeah, that's I thought that was like, I thought that was cool how like they both had the same like dream, but they completely different ways of doing it.
Yeah.
Which this talking about like the whole door slamming stuff. This was probably by far the most goriest and most dark like Marvel TV show / movie, whatever you want to say. It was the like darkest one they've made so far, and I thought that was like a good. I thought this was like really good for those fans that like are want to see like more dark, not like the Avengers. You know how like it's all happy and s'mores at the end of the credit scene, and yeah. So I thought this was interesting. I thought they did very well with this. What do you think about it?
Yeah, I think they hit the point and it was really good.
Yeah. So let's move on and let's talk about the suit now. I thought like, okay, so one thing I didn't like about that was that on the very last episode you see him wearing it, and like you can kind of see him wearing it like because it was in the dark, but I wish they would have showed us the suit like maybe 3 episodes before the last one or 2. I thought that would have been a lot better, but you know, it was still great.
Yeah, and one thing I want to mention here is with the suit, he has this mask, and on the mask he has like horns coming out, right?
Yeah.
I didn't like that because for me, what represents that is like a devil or something, and I think like really it's like he's bad or something, but really he's not. He's trying to save, make the world a better place. But with adding that horns there, I really didn't think they needed that to put that on them.
Well, I mean, I thought that was they needed it because it's part of the comic books. Like, he's always had those horns in the comic books. I forgot to mention you guys. My brother, he does not read comic books, so he does not know very much about this. But I do, and I know. I'm
just saying it, I didn't like that. So that's the only bad thing about the suit that I didn't like.
I personally loved it. I love the little horns thingies popping out, making him look like, because he's supposed to be like fear, you know, like he'll do whatever, like, well, not whatever, but he'll like break people's bones and leave them in dumpsters in a coma. But that's Daredevil, you know. So the characters. Let's talk about some of Matt Murdock's friends. Let's start with Foggy. What did you think about Foggy?
He's a funny character and very entertainment. Like I don't know. I like funny, I guess.
Yeah.
He's just weird, funny. Yeah, all that stuff.
Matt, like, that's his like only best friend he has. Like, they go way back, like back in like college.
Yep.
Yeah, I thought that was like neat how they showed us their like past. I love the way like he's always making jokes and like because he's blind and stuff. I thought that was really funny. His long hair, I thought that was cool too. Like, I thought that was funny. They had like long hair. That just made him more of a more loved character.
Yeah.
Now I don't remember the girl's name. What was the girl's name? Do you remember?
Ooh, I don't remember at all.
Okay, so it's not Claire, not the one that patches up Daredevil, but the other girl, the white one. And she was interesting cause like she like there was a point at the series where like what's his name, Foggy and Matt, they were like fighting and like they did like he quit kind of like, you know, the lawyer stuff and everything, and she was like kind of the one to bring them back together, so that was neat.
Yeah, and like without them she really couldn't like live her life normally, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Like she had problems, like she always thought someone was looking at her, or like something was gonna happen to her because they were like all separated and like they couldn't so she was like all scared.
Yeah, that was cool. Like, and she's the one who like pushed the team to solving the crime too. Like,
she never gave up.
Yeah, she never gave up. That's true. Like she always like was looking further ahead and one step
and pushing
ahead.
people to like help her and to not give up. You know.
Yeah.
So she was like a really, like you could say like the second main character, I guess. Like or.
I say like I don't know. Like I say obviously Daredevil's the first.
Yeah.
Maybe
no.
Kingpin the second.
Yeah.
And then maybe like Foggy and then her and like those are like.
But she was like what. Like, what's the word for her? Like
supporting character.
Yeah, supporting character, I guess.
Yeah, so she was quite cool. Let's talk about what's this? Claire. That's her name. Claire. She's the one who like patches up was Daredevil. Every time he like gets cut really bad, he always goes over to her, and like he already knows. She already knows who he is because she found her in the dumpster like close to dead. Found him in the dumpster close to dead, and patched him up, and ever since then like they're like they had a thing going on, but like it didn't really work because he's Daredevil.
And she didn't really want that. She said like, if you're gonna do this, then that's not the kind of person I want in my life. So that's what happened, and they stopped whatever was going on.
Yeah, they kind of stopped, but like they still met, and like they were still tight.
And it seems like they both still had like a little bit of feeling for each other.
Oh yeah.
Like they still wanted to go, but like they just didn't because of what he was doing. So
yeah.
And personally, I thought that maybe in the other episodes, she was gonna come back to him, and like they would gonna for real start date and keep going, but not.
Yeah, like that. I was surprised. Like she showed up, I think, in the third episode or the second episode, and like she just like. She showed up in like 2 episodes, and then she like stopped, and then like came back again like during I think it was like the 11th episode. She came back, and I thought it was like, oh, that's weird. Like I thought she was gonna be more like.
And then she says that she has to pack, right?
Yeah.
Like she's leaving out of the country or something.
Yeah, she said that she was gonna like go and take a break and stuff.
On a vacation or something.
Yeah, I thought she was gonna be like more of an important character, but she was only like maybe 3-4 episodes, and I thought maybe she would be in more. Yeah, let's what about Ben Ehrlich? What did you think about him?
He I don't know, like he's a reporter, so I mean, he's trying to get all the facts and trying to get all the evidence that because he's helping what's her name, the white girl?
Yeah, I don't know her name.
Yeah, we forgot her name, but he's helping her, and like yeah, I mean, I don't know what to say about him, really.
Like when I first saw him, I think it was in episode 3 that we met him too. Like around like 2 episodes or like 3 or 2 episodes before he got killed off. I was like, oh man, this guy's gonna die. I throughout the whole series, I was like, somebody's gonna die in this series because it's super dark and gory, and I was like, someone's
intense.
Yeah, it was intense. I was like, somebody's gotta die, and then I was like, oh man, yep, Ben Ehrlich is gonna die. I'm like, he's gotta be the one to die.
And I didn't think he was gonna die, but when like the episode that came when they had, because Ben had what's his name, Wilson Fisk, he got into his apartment and they had a talk, and I thought, okay, maybe he's just like having a little talk and nothing's gonna happen, but then I'm like, he's like, oh, I'm gonna he's like, I have to kill you now, and I'm like, he's not gonna kill him, and then he actually does kill him, and I'm like, whoa, dang. So,
yeah, that was kind of violent. Like he was pissed off. Like he's like, you brought my mother into this, and I can't forgive you. And I was like, oh, okay, here he goes again, outrageous. That was like, oh yeah, like that was one weird thing I thought about him. Like he was like super emotional, but when he got sad, he got angry, and when he got angry, you do not want to be near him. He just starts raging and like beating the crap out of everyone.
Also, when he was 12 years old, he killed his dad, and the messed up part is that his mom helped him and cut him in pieces and threw him in the lake, I think it was, or somewhere, can't remember, but that's the messed up part. Like,
yeah, I thought that was like
his
I thought her mom was gonna freak out and everything. She's like, nope.
Let's and it's funny because she's like, okay, it's okay, get the chainsaw.
Yeah, it's okay, honey. get the chainsaw. We're gonna chop this guy up in half and like eat him.
Yeah, I'm like, okay. You know?
I was like, oh, okay. I thought the mom would be like scared and everything.
Or sad, or like, what did you do? Or no,
Yeah.
but she's like, the first thing she says is, okay, it's okay. Get the chainsaw.
Get the chainsaw. Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
That was funny. Yeah, and like in part, it was also his dad's fault that he got killed, because his dad, like, somebody beat him up, and his dad is like, who did this to you? And like his dad was like a drunk and like, you know, like really mean, and he's like,
He was like always angry too.
yeah, he was like always angry, and like he's like, who did this to you? And then he's like, oh, it's this kid, whatever, and blah blah blah, and he's like, oh, we're gonna go teach him a lesson and everything, and then like they go and like beat up the kid.
And his dad wanted him to be a man, basically. Like, he would like be teaching him, all right, this is how a man, what man does or whatever. So, and that's kind of what really got him in the head and like, you know, messed him up. Yeah.
Yeah, he technically got himself killed.
Yeah.
And so yeah, let's talk about let's see, Stick. Yeah, Stick was the guy who trained Matt Murdock. He trained his senses and how to control them and how to use them correctly and everything. And when he was about when he was still training him, when Matt Murdock was getting too close to him, and so, you know, Stick acted up and just left him because he didn't want to be like a father to him, and he didn't want to have that responsibility and all that. And plus he also like fights crime, but like way worse than Matt Murdock, because he actually kills people. And yeah, so he leaves him, and then like, oh, Matt Murdock is like all sad and stuff, and he does have he only has one episode throughout the whole season, I believe, right? Yeah, and yeah, he comes, and then like, he's like, oh, he needs his help, but he doesn't really say it. Like, he says he needs his own help, and whatever. He's like, oh, okay, whatever. But essentially, he does need his help for a mission. And what did you think about Stick?
No, I thought he was a very cool old guy, but like the way he taught Matt was not like, he had a way of teaching that I thought it was really not a good way to teach him. Like, he would be mean to him, and like he acted like he didn't have feelings for him. Like, he had a job to teach him how to fight and get out. That's it. No friendship or anything. And then he, like, when he found out that Matt had feelings for him, like as a father or like something like that, he like, okay, now you're done. I'm done teaching you. You can live your life however you want now, and I'm out of here. So like,
well, you kind of keep in mind that he was a killer. Like,
yeah, I guess, yeah, he was not a good person, I guess. But
like, he's helping the city out too, but he's actually killing people, and like, he doesn't want anybody to get too close to him, and because that could like his friends could end up getting killed. So that's like part of the reason he doesn't want to have a best friend or relationship, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, and
I thought he was really funny. Like, I love the way he was so mean to him.
Especially the part when he gets beat up by Matt when they fight in the apartment.
And they fight in the apartment. I thought that was like, it doesn't get better than that. Two blind people with enhanced abilities of sensing and fighting. They're just like beating the crap out of each other. I thought that was funny.
Wait, who did you think won that fight?
It was pretty tight.
Tight, right?
Yeah, like
maybe a little bit Matt.
Yeah, like
I don't know, but it was kind of like a tie. It was. We can say it was a tie.
Yeah, it was pretty much a tie.
Yeah.
Well, I would totally love him to return if there will be a season 2. I would like him to return.
Same here.
More missions and whatever, you know. I thought that would be nice. So let's talk about some Easter eggs that we saw. Like, there was a couple of Easter eggs. I'm not gonna go over them. I'm just gonna go over like 2 or maybe 3. One of them was the Ben Ehrlich. You could see when he posted he had a framed what's it called, newspaper of the Battle of New York that he wrote, and you could see that it was the Battle of New York of Avengers 1. And I thought that was pretty cool, because now we know, well, we already knew this, but like, you're just making sure that Daredevil is in the same universe as the Avengers and everybody else, so that's good to see. Did you see that Easter egg?
I did, but like, I really didn't pay attention. I'm like, I read the thing, it said Battle of New York, and like started thinking, Battle of New York, what is that? And I didn't really have any clue what it was. And so my brother told me like, oh yeah, that makes sense now. And like my brother said, I think we already knew that, and I don't know. It was okay to put that on there. So
Yeah, like I thought it was good. Like
good to know for sure. You know.
And like when was it Wesley, the like Kingpin's only friend and his like best associate. He's like I don't understand what's taking so long. It's just a guy in a mask. And if it was like a guy in an armored suit or a guy with a hammer, I would understand why this is taking longer than it should. But it's not. And then you can see there he's talking about Thor and Iron Man and whatnot. And you can see that like they're all in the same universe.
Yeah. One question. What did you think about Wesley getting killed though?
Oh yeah, that part. Like that was like interesting cause like
did you want him to be killed or not? Like, for me, I got kind of sad because he was an awesome, cool character. He was chill, cool, like.
Yeah, like he was really cool. Like as soon as he put that gun down on the table when he was like he wanted to get information from that white girl. I don't know her. We still don't know her name. Well, he put the gun down right and on the table, but she was like strapped or not strapped, but like she couldn't do anything. I was like, oh. Horrible decision. Something's gonna happen. She's gonna take the friggin' phone and just shoot you, and that's exactly what happened.
For me, I thought, like, why's he doing that? Like, maybe he's just gonna shoot her once or something. I don't know, and then put the gun down. And no, he didn't shoot. He just put the gun down
and offered her a job.
Yeah, and
like what?
I don't know what to say there, but
like that was the funny part because
like he didn't do the right decision. Like he did the horrible decision.
And like okay, so like
he didn't act professional. That's the thing.
Professionally. The thing is like he's getting a phone call from Kingpin, right? And he's about to look at it, and that's when
she takes the gun and shoots him.
She takes the gun and like Wesley, he's like, you really think I'm gonna put a loaded gun in front of you? And I was like, really? You're gonna try to act like you're gonna try to get out of this by saying that? And then she's like, oh, you actually think this is my first time shooting someone? And then he's like about to say something, and she just shoots him like 6 times. I was like, oh dang.
Yeah.
I thought that was funny.
And
I was kind of sad that Wesley was.
Yeah, I was sad too that he died. And the other thing that like I didn't like about the white girl that she didn't tell no one.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I'm like in my mind, tell her. Tell someone. Just tell someone.
She kept it all to herself. Like she didn't tell no one.
Why is she doing that? She's gonna get herself killed too, because then they're gonna find her and kill her.
Yeah, but nobody ever found out who killed him.
Yeah.
So she's safe for now. Well, yeah, and then Ben Ehrlich gets killed off because of her.
Yeah. So back to the.
So let's go to season. Oh yeah, right. So remember, like I said, Diego here isn't much of a comic. He doesn't read comics, but it'd be nice to talk to you guys. What would you guys think about maybe season 2, if there is a season 2, which there probably is? Who would you want to see in season 2? Bullseye, Elektra, more of Daredevil's villains. Who would he face next time? I would totally love to see Elektra in the next season, but in the 3rd season, bring in maybe Bullseye, or maybe even the 4th season, bring in Bullseye, because he's such a strong character and like a really big enemy of Daredevil. You got anything to say? Because I know you're not.
Yeah, I really don't know who they are, but you know what? Just bring them.
Just bring them.
Just bring them. I want to see it because it's intense. I mean, I really like the TV show, so.
Yeah, so like you guys leave in the comments below. Make sure to comment and like all that good stuff. So let's see. Season 2. Do you think there's gonna be a season 2?
Yeah, totally.
Me?
Confident.
I can bet all my money that I have, which isn't too much by the way, but I can guarantee you they will make a season 2. Like the rating got 9.8 out of 10. I mean, what freaking TV show gets that?
Yeah, like it wasn't like a week that they got that rating.
Yeah, it was like on the first day.
Yeah, so
I was like,
I'm for sure they're making a season 2 already.
Yeah, no, without a doubt.
Yeah,
like, they had to. If they don't, I don't know what the heck.
Yeah.
And I hope Jessica Jones and Iron Fist and Luke Cage and the Defenders would all be as good as Daredevil. you know, and I hope they all come together. Like, well, they are, but like, oh yeah, I don't know if Daredevil's gonna be in the Defenders. Leave a comment below if he is. I'm not sure if he is, but I'm pretty sure he is. I think. I don't know. But yeah, I hope all those other TV shows are gonna be just as good, and we'll have more than just a mini series. We'll have like season 2, season 3, season 4, and so on. What do you think?
What you said.
Yeah. So yeah, like he doesn't, like I said, he doesn't know much like what's happening around Marvel and stuff.
Yeah, I just watch Marvel. That's it.
Yeah, I told him, I'm like, you should watch this. I'm like, oh my god, this is so amazing. I was like in the first episode, like second episode.
And when he told me, I'm like, I'll think about it. And then like I started seeing some videos that he showed me and stuff. I'm like, alright, I'll try it out. And the very first episode, it just hooked me up, and I'm like starting watching it. I'm like already on episode 5. I'm like, dang, this is really good.
Yeah, like that's the good, like season episode 1 did a really good job at hooking you in. Like,
yeah, like not even like what was it, like 8 minutes into the episode, he was already fighting people.
Yeah, that was great. Like they just like maybe 3-4 minutes. They show you how he got blind, and then boom, like the next scene is him fighting and everything. Yeah. I was like, all right, that's nice.
The only thing is that if you want to watch these this TV show, you should watch them at night, because most of the parts are at night, so it's hard to see. And
yeah, if you're like in broad daylight, or even at your house and the windows are open or something, it's kind of hard to see what's going on.
Yeah, so but that's what we recommend.
Yeah. Just watch it like at night, or like turn off all the lights or something.
Yeah.
And it's more intense like that, personally, I think. Well, I think we're gonna bring this podcast to an end. Yeah, so here's my Diego Reese here. I'm gonna leave a link in the description for his channel. If you like seeing pranks and all that good stuff, I know you guys love that. Go check out his channel. He's making videos every Friday, right?
Yep, every Friday.
Alright, so he's gonna be making videos every Friday. I think he has like 2 up right now. He's barely starting, just like me. And yeah, go check him out, guys. Like, that'd be really great. Fublu, his YouTube channel is Fublu. Don't even ask why we came up with that. Just
Fublu pranks. So
yeah, so I will leave it.
Check me out, guys.
Yeah, check him out. I'll leave you guys a link in the description below. I think we're ready to wrap this video up.
One more thing. I'm gonna give. We're gonna say if we recommend this TV show or not.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Thanks for reminding me.
Yeah.
What would you? Okay, first off, what would you rate this TV show?
All right. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
That's good. Okay. I rate it 9.8 out of 10.
All right.
Simply because of the soup problem. Like I said before, they didn't show it. Like they showed it on the last one. I wish they would have showed it like a little bit before.
All right, and what else?
Oh, well. Would you recommend it? Who would you recommend it to?
Oh yeah. So I recommend it to basically anyone, I guess, who really likes, because the TV show basically is about a guy who during the day he's a lawyer, but then during the night he fights crime. So, and it's like intense because they go back and forth.
Yeah. And
you don't get just bored at watching him fight all the time and fighting with bad people.
You see him as a lawyer too. And
yeah,
you
and
can see
then
him solve cases too,
and
which is nice.
He helps other people during the day and night. So I'm like, it's a plus, I guess.
Yeah, I think it was like the whole investigation thing of him being the lawyer was really.
And
nice.
I guess it's a thriller.
Oh yeah.
TV show. So whoever likes those kind of TV shows. So.
If you're a Marvel fan, watch it. If you're a Daredevil fan, you should have already watched it.
Yeah.
So yeah. Don't watch the 2003, I believe, Daredevil. That was just crap. Don't even think about watching that. That was horrible. But yeah,
And I'm just going with my brother. Yeah, don't watch it, but don't take my advice because I really don't know anything about it. I haven't even seen the movie, so.
Yeah. So yeah. That's how bad it is. Like you didn't even know it came out. That's how bad it was. Just like Green Lantern. Anyways, well, I think we're gonna wrap this podcast up, and I will see you guys later. And if you like the video, make sure to subscribe and like. I will leave a description, a link in the description below. Like I said to my to Diego Reese's channel. So if you want to see pranks and stuff, if you want to see more videos like this, click on that annotation right there, and it'll take you right to it. For origins of characters such as Batman, Iron Man, and all that good stuff. If you want to see like weapons that people use, like Thor's hammer and stuff like that, go check those out too. Those are very interesting. I will see you guys later, and as always, keep on
more of the wing.